the biggest challenge is going to be time. It is tight, things are moving forward. So it would be really nice to think that they both managed to finish in the time.
We left off yesterday with just the handlebars in place but undrilled. So the morning I've spent on drilling a shit ton of holes. So for the indicators, for the horn, for the start and stop button, other indicator, cut the handlebars for the internal throttle, cut the holes for all the hydraulics going through, if it works out, through the risers, so to keep it clean. Made some holes for the hydraulic lines to go through the handlebars. So I think I am just about done with the rough prep work on the handlebars. Then I'm going to give it a quick polish, and then it's a matter of installing all the shit that goes on it and through it, which is probably going to take me the rest of the day.
Today I've been working on the engine, so I had to use some paint stripper and wire brush to try and get the majority of the old paint off. It's not a show finish, but it's something that I'm going to have to go with because of lack of time. Clean that up, I'm going to go for crinkle black paint, so I'm going to spray that. That does take a while to dry, so probably not going to be able to get that engine in the bike today. That'll be tomorrow. If it's cured. Also got to tackle the front end, so I'm going to strip the forks down and place the seals. George has given me a hand putting in the rear swing arm for the bike. Yeah, lots to do.
I think they're both getting there. Joe seems very efficient, very organised, and has got a plan of what he's doing and when he's doing it. Panda, on the other hand, he's like a loose cannon, isn't he? He'll flip from one thing to another, and he doesn't seem to be that organised. But that's just my take on it. It might all come good, and there might be method in his madness, I don't know.
I haven't made a decision on the tank. Tank for me is like the big feature of the bike, but due to the time, it might have to be an off-the-shelf tank, modified slightly. Yeah, I'm excited, but it's just more of the time thing. I want to show off the fabrication side of things, and because of the lack of time, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much cool fabrication. And that was how I was going to plan to win the competition. So yeah, I might be a bit screwed. So I've managed to improve the look of these clamps, just give it a light polish. The contrast of all the aluminium front end will look nice, and the front light that I've made, that'll also be brushed aluminium, so it's going to be nice. Bit of brush, bit of polish, so that should look nice. The engine is now drying from paint. That really takes around 24 hours to cure, so I can't do anything with it at the moment. But I'm hoping tomorrow afternoon it should be dry and it can go back in. but I want to get a roller today, so I've ordered one tyre. We've got one tyre in stock, similar to this. So hopefully I'll have the wheels or forks on today, and then I'm just got to make the tough decision on what I'm going to do regarding the tank. But sometimes modifying an existing one can take longer than making a whole new one, so we'll see.
So I got the longest tubes that we have in stock, and we've got, these are quite long, so ultimately what I could do, if we're like an inch too tall or too tall, take an inch out, re-weld these, or take 2 inches out even, because these are the longer ones. Ultimately using our own, we make these. These are 39mm legs that we have designed and machined. So I'll use our own stuff, and it comes with a dust cap that screws on like that, real nice and tight. So none of that chrome plastic shit, just real stuff. So yeah, a bit of faffing around to get the right length on the forks and the right stance on the bike. Front needs to sit up just a little bit higher, about an inch, inch and a half than the rear.
So I am now going to start welding up my front headlight. I've done quite a lot on it already, but now I've just got to make some mounts to fit the actual glass. So that's going to be fun.
So what I'm gonna do on this bike is to debut our Inboard brake system. So this is a system Paul from Demeanor Customs and I designed, and it's different from your conventional brake. Normally what you have is you have your brake disc, and then you have your caliper that falls over it and clamps onto it. But you've got the disc like this, and we clamp on the inside. And what that does is it reduces the amount of volume your disc takes up. Build day 5 is coming to an end. So a ton of work done today. Handlebars. Last night ended up with handlebars in place but not drilled at all. So drilled all the holes, 14 holes for all the buttons and all the hydraulic lines. They're all in, including these small little indicators. Start button, indicator, indicator horn. Hydraulic line is in, ran through the riser, all the way through the backbone, all the way down, all the way to the transmission. Put the inboard brake system in place. It's a prototype that we are now gonna test in real life, so we'll see. Got the engine in place, got the transmission in place, got all the wiring done from the front all the way to the back. So it's all coming out here. So when the oil bag arrives tomorrow, we can plug it all into the ECU. Tomorrow it's going to be, paint is going to come back, fender, gas tank. The seat is going to come back, the oil bag is going to come back. So all of a sudden it's going to start to look like a whole bike. Got to do a ton of work plumbing it all up, getting the drive line in, got to adjust the wheel a little bit because I don't think it's going to line up exactly the way I want to, but we're getting pretty damn close to a finished bike.
Joe's made a lot of progress with his bike, so we're on track now. So I'm looking forward to getting the wheels in tomorrow. They've been sandblasted and the tyres are coming as well, so hopefully once I get those in, that'll transform it. They look really nice, so I am really excited to get the wheels in because they're standard wheels, but they look really nice. So I'm gonna head home now, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired. It's I think 2:30 a.m. But the music was flowing, the whiskey was going, so got a lot done. Basically handlebars, electronics done, ran it all the way to the back. Front end is in, inboard brake is in, engine is in, transmission is in. The majority of all of that is done. So I think it's time to sign off. Long day tomorrow, but I think Panda. Cheers.